But I've been off Facebook for 86 days.
Wow.
I will continue to be off of Facebook for at least 90 days, but then I'm going to be gone, so I probably won't get back on until the 11th. So it'll be over 90 days.
Wow. Congrats.
Thanks. But the main reason why is because I do not like seeing people's highlight reels because it's a load of crap.
They only show
the good stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's fine. People need to have their ego stroked. People need to have their,
I guess.
You know, they need to have their likes. It's how people create value for themselves in their own life, and I get that. I'm not discounting that at all. I'm just saying that I was tired of seeing it.
Yeah.
Because there's some real life that people just don't realize and understand.
Yeah.
I was able to do something for my wife where we had 70 humans show up, and I didn't have a single post on Facebook for a surprise birthday party for her. And I'm really proud of that because you know what? Whenever I reached out to people specifically,
yes,
it made a difference.
More.
I call people on their birthday. I'll get on my messenger or whatever, or somebody says their birthday. I'll call them.
Yes.
Hey, how many people called you for your birthday today?
Yeah.
None.
I'd rather call.
Or one person.
Same here. I'd rather call.
Imagine how much value you can bring to somebody in a relationship.
Yes.
For letting them know that you care enough to call.
Yes.
Not just text, not just Facebook.
It's huge.
Huge deal.
Yes. And I think that social media has gotten us way off that track.
Oh, totally.
And so not chasing a rabbit, talking about like people only post what they want others to, like, even you can see people that are successful that run so many operations, whatnot, whatever the case may be. You're only showing you are only showing what you want to allow to show other people.
Yep. You know where all that started? Texting.
Wow.
Texting gave people control of having conversation. Because you can choose to respond or not respond. With social media, you get to choose what you get to show and what you don't want to show. And I'm not saying air out your dirty laundry.
Right.
But my aunt and I had this conversation yesterday. She has a Sunday school teacher that they're all older ladies, and she is not afraid to share what's going on in her life. Not complaining, but it's done very tastefully, which I believe I do tastefully as well. It's just, you know what, I am human. I know a lot of people look up to me. I know a lot of people see me as an influencer, and I love that. But I also need people to know that, you know what, I'm genuinely struggling in life too.
And I have a hard time with that. I have a hard time with that because what are people going to think?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Does your wife love you?
True.
Do your children love you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And it's true because it's like we only show what I'd like to show or share my struggles with others because you just never know who it's going to impact. I've been off of social media, like posting things like I have in previous years. I occasionally get on social media and look at it and everything, but it just takes so much of my time. I wonder if we were to time ourselves, which I'm still doing, which I wonder if we timed ourselves on every time we clicked on Facebook, we'd wait, start our stopwatch, and then scroll on Facebook. Once we're finished, stop it, and just keep that time. And then every time throughout the day, just clock or time ourselves on how much we're looking at Facebook.
So on your iPhone, there's an app called Screen Time that's actually built in there. So that's another reason why I got off. Because whenever I was on there for 30 days before I chose to get off of Facebook, I was spending anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I'm not
that's huge.
And I'm not that bad.
Yeah, right.
Which is crazy.
Right.
If people really knew how much time they spent on it, it would blow their mind. But what I was going to say is, so 7 days a week, 2 hours a day, just to give that, 2 hours a day times 52 is 728 hours.
Gosh.
728 hours. So I've been off social media for 86 days. 86 days times 2. That's 172 hours.
Wow.
Of my life. And I've done a lot in that time, and I've kept journaling. You know, you say you're going to keep a journal for the next 75 days.
Yes.
Keep a journal. Like, not people. Just figure out what else you could do.
Yes.
You know, because just 2 hours a day on just doing something mindless, not having a default is amazing. Like, it's really hard to, like, people go to Facebook or to Instagram as a default.
Yes.
I'm bored.
Yes.
I have nothing to do. What is everybody else in life doing? Now, I admit, I do go on to YouTube a lot. I listen to current news, current stuff that's going on, because I think that's important. A lot of people don't think what current things that are going on are important. I do. So I do have a default that I go to. But I'm improving my mind.
Yes.
I'm gaining knowledge.
Yes.
I'm not just mindlessly scrolling. I think they're called Facebook creepers. Because they just look at stuff and then they never like or say anything.
Right.
So.
Right.